Dr. Wang Xiaoxiao, who currently serves as a Director of Online Education Center at Tsinghua University, a Secretary General of Global MOOC and Online Education Alliance, and a Secretary General of MOE Research Center for Online Education. In her talk today, she will share her vision toward a promotion of digital transformation of higher education with MOOCs and online education in China. Well, everyone, please give a very, very warm welcome to Dr. Wang.
Thank you, Jean. And I would like to share my screen. Hold on, please. Here. Okay, great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's my great pleasure to attend this forum and share with you the promotion of digital transformation of higher education with MOOCs and online education in China. I really appreciate the informative insights from Professor Jerry and also our other colleagues. I already see we have a lot in common. With the rapid development of modern information technology and the accelerated integration of information technology and education, countries around the world have been actively exploring and thinking about new concepts, new forms, and new models of higher education in the future. Regarding MOOCs as a key force to promote the reform and development of higher education, building on nearly 10 years of exploration, development, and innovative practice, China has invented a new model for MOOCs development and application with Chinese characteristics that can be shared. Since 2013, the introduction of MOOCs in China has set off a new learning revolution with new concepts and new styles. Educational authorities have been playing an important role in promoting the development and application of MOOCs. Based on the development model of universities as promoters, government as supporters, and society as contributors, the government, universities, and online education platforms have achieved the rapid development of more than 30 comprehensive and professional higher education MOOC platforms and technology platforms with broad participation of university faculty and students. At the end of February 2022, the number of MOOCs in China has exceeded 50,000 with nearly 800 million learners and over 300 million learners who have obtained MOOC credits. China has seen a rapid increase in MOOCs and learners. China's National Education Administrative Authority, the Ministry of Education, unswervingly advances the development and application of MOOCs. By implementing a series of preferential policies, the ministry has guided and facilitated the development of MOOCs, promoted cooperation and exchanges, strengthened standardized management, launched training and public advocacy. China has managed to build a large MOOC system and form a MOOC development plan with Chinese characteristics. In 2015, the MOE proposed the development of quality online open courses and public platforms for course services, which promoted the wide application of such courses. In 2017, the Ministry of Education launched the first round of course accreditation for the integration of information technology and education. The opinions of the MOE on the development of first-class undergraduate courses in 2019 proposed the development of about 10,000 national level and about 10,000 provincial level excellent undergraduate courses, and the advancement of MOOC development and application. Employing methods such as teacher workload accreditation and teaching software and hardware transformation, universities in China encourage teachers to use MOOC videos to provide students with preview, review, and moderate extended teaching resources before and after class. Carry out inquiry-based teaching activities based on the MOOCs that students have watched in class. Bear in mind the student-centered approach and meet students' need. In order to help teachers use digital teaching resources for MOOC-based blended learning, educational authorities and universities also attach great importance to improving the IT literacy of teachers and students, and take blended learning as a starting point for universities to integrate information technology into education. The data published by the platform of Smart Education of China, Higher Education this March, shows that 84.2% of university faculty in China have adopted blended learning, a significant increase from 34.8% before the COVID-19 pandemic. A portfolio of digital development plans for higher education with Chinese characteristics, including concepts, technologies, standards, methods, and evaluations have been created. While improving the quality of classroom teaching at universities through online and offline blended learning, China has also been using MOOC resources to develop new models for educational equity. After launching the MOOC to the West project, the MOE has encouraged cooperation among regions, universities, and teachers, and adopted various methods such as MOOCs, online and offline blended learning, online and offline hybrid learning like clone classes, and smart teaching platforms so as to improve the overall level of higher education in Western China. Since 2013, Chinese universities have started exploring cooperation with international MOOC platforms. For example, Tsinghua University alone has launched nearly 400 MOOCs, 78 of which are on the platforms of edX and Coursera, with more than 1.4 million learners. In addition, the online MOOC platform of Xuetang initiated by Tsinghua University offers the course from Tsinghua, Peking University, Fudan University, and other Chinese prestigious universities. Xuetang also introduced more than 5,000 quality MOOCs from overseas universities such as Cornell, St. Petersburg State University, etc. China has gained a large number of MOOC resources and experiences in MOOC applications in the preliminary work of online education. Since the COVID-19 outbreak in 2020, MOOCs have played a huge role in learning and teaching. Shortly after the outbreak of COVID-19 in 2020, the MOE issued opinions on online education amid the pandemic. With the support of the MOOC platform and services, Chinese universities kicked off online education to ensure smooth teaching progress and high quality during COVID prevention and control. The government, universities, and society joined hands to ensure online teaching at universities and managed to continue learning and teaching amid suspension of offline classes during the COVID-19 outbreak. The MOE advocates that universities in China should offer quality MOOC resources for free, and the leaders and teams of the National Excellent Online Open Courses should provide whole process teaching services online and encourage MOOC teachers nationwide to provide online teaching services. In addition, online course platforms and other institutions also hope to provide quality courses for learners for free and develop online teaching solutions for universities. Such institutions support teachers in using online teaching resources, such as MOOCs for independent online teaching, encourage online teaching and training, and help teachers with no online teaching experiences to improve skills, such as the use of online teaching software and hardware for smooth teaching activities. During this period, A total of 1.08 million university faculties offered 1.1 million online courses, with 3.5 million university students learning online. 91% of the courses of all Chinese universities have been offered online. During the outbreak of COVID-19 in the spring semester of 2020, we launched clone classes to allow external learners to join Tsinghua classes online in real time. On the smart teaching platform of Rain Classroom, Clone Class applies the concept of digital twin to reconstruct the teaching scene in the digital world, forming clone classes separated from on-campus classes. In clone classes, learners can join on-campus classes online in real time and participate in digital interaction using Rain Classroom. Learners both on campus and online can synchronously attend the same classes, answer the same questions, and have the same teaching materials and learn from the same teachers. With the continuous improvement of the IT literacy of teachers and students, the concept of sharing teaching resources is rooted in higher education. Many universities have explored new models of inter-university teaching resources sharing through clone classes on Rain Classroom, and made possible the two-way teaching practice of interaction and mutual benefit between universities. In fall 2021, Tsinghua University, together with 13 universities in Shanghai, Zhejiang, and Fujian, those are provinces in eastern China, provided open courses for 9 universities in Xinjiang province by clone class, covering nearly 20,000 teachers and students. Build virtual teaching and research rooms through clone class. Teachers from multiple universities build collaborative teaching communities across disciplines, universities, and regions to share digital teaching plans and experiences. For example, Tsinghua University and teachers from Guizhou University of Technology, Qinghai University, and other universities from Western China have established a virtual teaching and research room for principles of circuits to facilitate education equity through sharing and through the capacity building of faculty. MOOCs are not only used to serve education in China, but also to explore the sharing of course resources and innovative cooperative education through platforms and universities. This April, 2 courses of Thai MOOC were launched simultaneously on XueTangX International and the Chinese versions, while XueTangX offers 3 courses on Thai MOOC. On February 24, 2020, with the strong support of the Ministry of Education of China and the invitation of the Indonesian Cyber Education Institute, XueTangX, along with 18 Chinese universities, launched 60 top-notch MOOCs taught in English or with English subtitles for Indonesia for free, which are used for online learning and credits for the university students. Looking forward, Chinese MOOCs and online education have entered a new stage of development. 5 state departments, including the Ministry of Education, released several opinions on strengthening the teaching management of online open courses at higher education institutions to advance standardized management of online courses and course platforms. At the state level, university should attach great importance to the quality of courses, strictly control the selection, and updating the credit courses, improve the teaching services of teachers and faculties, and ensure students' discipline in online examinations. Online course platforms should improve self-supervision, monitor learning process, and ensure data security. At the beginning of 2022, the MOE launched the Educational Digitalization Strategy Action to create an online learning space for China's quality educational resources, promote the sharing of quality educational resources, and build a new digital system of higher education with Chinese as characteristics. Among them, the launch of the platform of Smart Education of China is the initial result of the strategic action. This March, the MOE launched the platform of Smart Education of China, whose Smart Higher Education section is connected with the two international MOOC platforms, namely XueCangX and iCourses, sharing more than 900 multilingual courses with the world to achieve convenient access, efficient use, and intelligent services of online resources for higher education, and to provide staunch support for the digital reform and quality development of higher education. In recent years, we have held global MOOC and online education conferences and released the Beijing Declaration on MOOC Development. At the Global MOOC Conference in December 2020, the Global MOOC and Online Education Alliance was officially launched to jointly deal with the opportunities and the challenges brought by the smart internet era to global education amid COVID-19. The Alliance's secretariat is located at Tsinghua. For more than 1 year, the Alliance has launched a series of practices and explorations in joint teaching, capacity building, knowledge sharing, and public advocacy. Thai MOOC is one of the first 20 founding members of our Global MOOC and Online Education Alliance. At present, higher education is in a new beginning against the backdrop of regular prevention and control of COVID-19. MOOCs and online education are an important direction for the future development of higher education, not only in China, but also in the world. In the future, China will continue to promote the development of first-class MOOCs, open education resources, provide teachers and students with services such as learning resources and teaching data acquisition, advance the sharing of MOOC resources and experiences in blended learning, reform, hybrid learning, improve the implementation of digital strategic actions, facilitate international exchanges, and contribute more to higher education worldwide. Thank you very, very much. And thanks again for Thai Cyber University's invitation to this great conference. And I wish to this conference to be a huge success. Thank you very much.
Wow. I really enjoy your talk, Professor Wang. I can see that China is now in the process of very big transformation, and under your leadership, I can see that MOOC can play a big part in China education management. So impressive. I am sure that many participants also enjoy your talk. Actually, we have one question on the Q&A board. There is a question about what is the hardest obstacle for MOOC delivery in China, and how can you overcome the hurdles? So would you like to answer this question right now, Professor Wang? Thank you very much.
Sure. That's really a good question. And when we implement the MOOCs development in China, we find the biggest obstacle is how to encourage the largest number or largest scope of faculty to join this kind of action, because we know that faculties have a lot of pressure or burden in their workload, and sometimes, most of the times, given the research universities, their promotion is not dependent on the teaching, right? It's not on instruction, but on the academic performance. So we need to, as the authorities or the administrative departments in the higher education institutions, we need to deliver a portfolio of policies to encourage their involvement in this kind of action, like we need to offer their training and we need to give the financial support for their teaching reform. And sometimes we need to integrate their performance in the teaching advancement into their academic promotion. So we need to develop a portfolio of policies or plans to promote their participation in MOOC development, and also any innovation in integration of the educational technology and their daily work. So that is the biggest obstacle. Thank you very much.
Wow. Now we learn a lot about your secret. Thank you so much. A lot of things we can learn and we can improve together. We are so proud to be one of your partners. So thank you very much for that, and look forward to even more projects together in the near future. So once again, Professor Wang, thank you so much for your talk. See you next time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. See you.
See you.